What up? It's Garage Gym Homie, and today I'm asking the question and answering the question, are meal prep services worth it? Is it worth it? Before we get into this here, please click the subscribe button. I got content coming out all the dang time for you. So click subscribe and let's get into this, man. God is amazing. God is good. God is amazing. God is good. I'm feeling it. If you're feeling that, homie, hit the dang like button. Hit the subscribe button. If you're feeling blessed today, hit the dang like button, man. Hit the dang subscribe button. Hope you're feeling, good, man. Hope you're feeling amazing. It's all about feeling amazing. That's what this working out is about, this clean eating, this lifestyle. It's about feeling good, man. It's about getting high. When I became a drug addict, man, and I decided to get sober for good, I still want to get high, man. The buzz comes from here, and this lifestyle of discipline and restriction, man, takes me there. So listen, man, you homies might be asking, GGH, you got glasses? This is my first appearance with glasses. I just started wearing them again. And the reason I'm wearing them is because every time I take a DMHA pre-workout and I get stimmed up out of my mind, I get double vision, homie, after the workout. Not during the workout, but after. I don't know what happens, but I kind of do need reading glasses as it is. I just never wear them. So this is the only thing that helps me when I'm super stimmed up. It's the weirdest thing. I can't even see straight because I'm so on one from the pre-workout, and this puts me back in, man. So I'm feeling good right now. I can see, and God is amazing. Did I mention that twice already, homie? Can never say it enough. All right, man. So meal prep services. I'm going to talk about my honest thoughts about them. Everything in life has pros and cons, man. I've used meal prep services, and so I'm coming from the experience on them. I don't like them, homie. I'm not a big fan of them. I'm not impressed. And I'm going to talk about the reasons why and why I think that not using them is a better idea if you don't have to. First of all, let's just talk about it, man. I'm freestyling here, man. I'm going off the top here. There's a lot of reasons why I don't like meal prep services. Number one, I don't really trust them. I am not, unless you really know someone who owns a meal prep service, or you can talk to them, you know exactly what they're doing. I just don't trust them, man. I just am not a big, and I'm going to tell you the things I don't trust about them. First of all, you never know how they're calculating the food. Are they weighing it before it's cooked? Are they weighing it after it's cooked? And the thing is, even if they tell you, you don't really know. So are you going to buy 20 meals, 10 meals, whatever it is, and throw each one on the scale to make sure you're getting the right amount that they give you? I just feel like it's like an assembly line, man, and they're going so fast to get the meals done. They don't care, man, about your gains. Nobody's going to care about your gains more than you, homie. So you're never going to get, I don't think you're ever going to get that precision that you're really seeking from a meal prep service, in the long run. And I don't think it's much different than eating out. The biggest problem for me is that, if I eat out, I can go to a dang restaurant, and even if I'm eating clean, I could order a pizza. I could say to the waiter, I want a piece of dry salmon, no oil, and a side of dry veggies. You still don't know, unless you're cooking your own food, what they're doing to it. So it's like, even if you're getting that dry piece of salmon, those dry veggies that you order, you don't know the sodium content. There's something very special about preparing your own food where it's made with love, care, and precision. I just think that, so I went to a meal prep service and I say, my biggest problem, I want to know the sodium content. I had to add up every the meat, the veggies, the this, the that. Turns out, homie, the meals I was eating there, each one had like 1,000 milligrams of sodium. So it could be clean looking chicken, clean looking veggies, clean looking carbs. They use a little sauce or a little this on the chicken. You got to understand, they're gearing it. They want return customers, so they want people to say, yeah, this meal prep service tastes good. So they're gearing it a little towards taste, man, a lot of them. So you just never know. I don't care. You can come to me and say, hey, GGH, but I use this meal prep service, and I know what they're doing this or that. I don't really care what you have to say, man. Unless you're watching them prepare your food and you know exactly how they're doing it, you just don't know what they're doing, man, as far as that sodium content and everything, man, and the oils and all that. I'm a big believer that prioritizing your health is crucial, man. And part of that for me is preparing my own food. There's something very, number one, special, and number two, therapeutic about every week. Part of my routine is it takes me 2 hours, man. I've got it down to a science. I'm so quick with it. And that's from years, man. What I do is I eat spot on clean Monday through Friday. And then Saturday and Sunday, man, I try and eat clean. Not try. I eat clean. Trying's dying, homie. I eat clean during the day. And then up till, like 6 at night or 7 at night is when I start my cheat meal. So, I've meal prepped from Monday through Friday. I have all my meals prepped. Saturday and Sunday, I'll eat like oatmeal, stuff that doesn't need prepping, like not like cooked food or whatever. So I'll try and just eat clean shakes or whatever, keep it minimal, keep it tight up until the cheat meal. So I have, that's my routine, man. So there's something very special about part of my routine is the meal prep every week. And I could meal prep, I got like 15 meals on meal prep because I eat 3 a day for 5 days, that's 15. And then one of the meals on top of that are 2 Papa Steve's bars, and one of them is a shake. So those don't require prepping. So it's 15 meals, cooked meals. And I cook the food. First of all, I prep the food, chopping it, seasoning it, all non-sodium seasoning. I don't add sodium to any of my stuff. Prep the food. Meal prepping is a 4-part process for me. Prep the food, cook the food, container the food, clean the kitchen. Meal prepping, that's what I've got it down to. I got it down to a science. And homies, I've been sober almost going on 10 years now, over 9 years. I haven't fallen off in over 9 years. So that tells me what I'm doing works for me. What I'm doing might not work for you. I'm just here sharing my experience, but it works for me. And there's something very special, man, about taking those 2 hours and weighing it on the scale, meaning, seasoning my own food, knowing exactly what's on it, weighing it, logging each week. Every Friday when I grocery shop, I log my meals for the week because I'm going to eat the same thing every day from Monday through Friday. And then the next week when I grocery shop, I'm going to switch it up. Different protein sources, different carbohydrate sources, maybe different fats, whatever it is. So one week maybe I'm doing brown rice and like black bean pasta. The next week maybe I'm doing sweet potatoes and quinoa, whatever. So I'll switch it up. It's interchangeable. But it's the same formula, man, each week. I eat the same things at the same time of day. Maybe one week I'll do, shrimp with my meal for one of the fishes. Maybe the next week, 6 ounces of shrimp. Maybe the next week I'll do, salmon. And so I'm switching up the protein sources. So every Friday, after I go grocery shopping, before my meal prep on Saturday, I log for the next week. So I know exactly how many carbs I'm eating, how much protein, how much fat. I'm super precise, man. I'm super dialed in. And that way, I know when I want to make changes to my body, I know exactly how to tweak it. So the point is, there's something very special, man, about learning how to meal prep so you can get that accuracy and precision to learn how to properly log your food. So like I log my protein after I cook it. It's all cooked. All my carbs are logged before I cook it. To me, I just got it down to a science. And that's from 9 years of doing it week after week after week and never missing a week. I mean, the only time I've missed a week is like if circumstances warrant, I've gone on vacation or something like that, very rarely, man, do I miss a week of meal prepping. So I know exactly how little or how much sodium is on it. I know exactly how much olive oil I've put on my food, or avocado oil, or whatever oil you choose to use. I know exactly my protein. If I want 6 ounces of protein, I know exactly, it's on the scale, 168 grams, not 169 grams, not 167. I can do the precise 168 grams. And I really believe deep down in my heart that precision and accuracy has contributed to building the physique that I have today. It ain't the best physique on the market, homie, but for me, it's beyond anything I've ever dreamed, my physique. And as I've said before, man, taking pride in your physique, I don't like to use the word pride because we're not supposed to be proud, but taking an interest, let me rephrase that, in your physique is a beautiful thing, man, because it's not about the six-pack and the muscle. It's what's behind it, man, that meal prepping every week, that containering up the food, cooking, eating something that you've cooked, that you've enjoyed. You know, am I adding sauces to things? No, I don't add sauces. I saute up a bunch of veggies, and the veggies and the juice that it's created from the saute, that's my sauce, man. So it's like all natural. Everything is raw, as clean as it gets, really, man. I mean, I am just down to the bare bone, as clean as it gets. And what I do, man, a meal prep service could never give me, man. So for those of you who say, you can come up to me with any excuse in the book why meal prep services are great, and there are pros to them, man. The pro obviously is the convenience. But hey, man, everything worthwhile takes work. And just part of my regimen, man, is the meal prep. First of all, if you're concerned about money, you're definitely not going to get it cheaper from a meal prep service. I'm not concerned about money. I'll spend top dollar on high quality protein. It's not about the money to me, man. If the money was the same and I could get a meal prep service, I would still be cooking my own food, even though it's more inconvenient. So besides the sodium, I know I'm getting the right amount of protein. I know my carbs aren't, you got to understand, man, when you're dialed in like I'm dialed in, every little change makes a difference, man. When I went through the meal prep service for a week straight, and that's what I ate, 3 meals a day of meal prep service, plus my Papa Steve bar, plus the shake, I felt bloated, man. I could tell it was not the same with the precision and the sodium. I could feel the difference, man. So you can come with every excuse, oh, I don't have time to meal prep. Things that are important, man, you're going to take time. Your health is the most important thing, and nobody's going to care about it like you do, man. Nobody, an assembly line of meal prep stuff that's a little geared toward taste or whatever is never, ever going to get you dialed in, man, like cooking your own food. So aside from just knowing that it's as clean as possible, learning how to log and meal prepping every week and the small changes I make has taught me a lot about my body. So you can't cut corners, man, and learn the same about your body and how you respond to things because somebody else is doing the work, man. Someone else is doing the prepping who doesn't really care about your physique like that, man. So remember, you could get the clean, oh, here's my macros, the carbs, the fats, the protein. The sodium, homie, is going to make or break you from being, showtime ready or whatever. Some of you might say, hey, man, I just want to look decent, man. I just want to be healthy, and a meal prep service gives me, yeah, man, a meal prep service might give you something better than eating fast food or takeout, not just fast food, I don't mean to be extreme, but takeout or something like that. I just still think, man, to love yourself enough, there's a very therapeutic part of cooking your own food, man. I'm just a big fan of it, and you just never know what they're doing, man. So I really think it's 110% worth it, man, to go to the store, learn about nutrition. That's where I've learned about my nutrition, man. Shopping for myself, going to the store, learning how to read labels, learning how to read sodium content, looking at what oils things are, doing a lot of research, man, learning about my body, healthy fats, clean carbs, different kind of protein sources, how we respond to them. I mean, we've been blessed, man, especially in the United States, with so many options, you know, so many options. And even I've looked at so many meal prep services on their website. None of it I can customize to my real liking, man. And maybe I'm more dialed in than most, maybe I'm more picky. But I really think being super picky about what we consume and what we ingest is super important, man. I think it's important to be very picky about what you're ingesting, man. So I would get excited, man, for meal prep. It's never a drag, you know, it's just ingrained in me now. This is what I do on Saturday, and I've got it down to 2 hours, including the prepping, the cooking, the containering up, cleaning the kitchen. I can do it all in 2 hours or under. And that's nothing, man. That's really saving me time and just giving me that accuracy, man. I love learning how to log food. I'm going to make a separate video on it. So if you ask GGH, are meal prep services worth it? I say absolutely not. If you're traveling or something, you want to grab and go, that's like an exception, you know, maybe it's better than what you're going to find, you know, anywhere else at a carry-out restaurant or anything like that. So maybe that's like a good use for them. But just in your daily life, man, if you're living like a stable, consistent life where you can be cooking, you know, forget all the excuses. If you're able to cook, put aside 2 hours a week, man. It took me a while to get it down to 2 hours. And it's a lot of food, man, that I prep. I know exactly. When I go to the grocery store, I buy 7 pounds of protein, 3 different sources. I buy X amount of veggies. I have it all, man. It's all in my head. I'm going to make a video, too, on my grocery shopping so you can see the accuracy and precision and how I got it down. It's all routine, man, and bodybuilding is about routine and discipline. So I think loving yourself enough to cook your own food and put your heart into it and weighing it and knowing exactly what we're consuming, because we live in a society that just wants us to kind of mindlessly consume and everything's convenient and oh, Amazon. I don't buy off Amazon, man. I don't support Amazon. I go out of my way because it's inconvenient. I don't go out of my way because it's inconvenient. I go out of my way because I'm doing something I believe in by supporting smaller companies. So I don't buy off Amazon. So I always go around to find the company directly and try and buy off them instead of giving my money. So little things we do in our life that we believe in is not always the most convenient, man. But if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. So that's my thoughts, man. Meal prep services for me, I'll never use them again, homie. I like feeling too tight, too dialed in, and knowing exactly what I'm consuming, man. I'm a fiend. And part of the high for me is prepping my food, putting my heart and soul and love into it, and enjoying something I've created, man, that I know is up to my standards. Because nothing else I've ever found cooked is up to my standards, homie. The standards of being clean, of clean eating. Everyone's definition of clean eating is different. And to me, nothing else is going to match that except me doing it myself. So that's my thoughts on meal prep services. God bless all you. Let me know what you think, man. Am I off base? I know I'm not for me at least. So that's what I got. God bless all you together. Let's get this dang muscle, man. I'm out.